Hello everyone, welcome to the Concern Podcast, where we unpack political, socio-economic and cultural stories shaping our world. I am Emmanuel Taban. Now today I want us to look at a document that was issued and started getting viral and circulating all over social media platforms today, or on the 24th of November. And it is a document issued by the United People's Alliance, a coalition of political parties in South Sudan. And the document contains appointments of new individuals to positions in the UPA political coalition, or the United People's Alliance. Now, in this video, I want to tell you reasons why I believe that document was fake. The document that has been circulating is fake. That is my observation. I want to give you reasons why I believe that document was actually fake. But before we proceed, if this is your first time watching a video on our channels, please subscribe, hit on the notification button, like, comment, and if the video interests you, share with your colleagues. It's a way of making this channel grow, and when it grows, it motivates me to make more videos back to back. And for those who have been supporting us, thank you so much. I'm very grateful and thankful for all your support. Continue doing so. Back to our video, as I said, that the reason why I'm making this video is to actually give you reasons why I feel that the document that was issued and started circulating on the 24th of November is actually fake. Now, for those who don't know about the UPA, I'll give you a brief context. Now, the United People's Alliance emerged on the 9th of January 2025 this year. And that political coalition was simply the SOMA rebranding itself, the South Sudan Opposition Movement Alliance rebranding itself to the UPA. And that was mainly after the Kenyan-led peace initiative, the Tumaini Peace Initiative, actually failed. And now these political parties came together and they formed a political coalition called the United People Alliance. And most of these parties mainly it actually includes four political parties. One, the Real Sudan People's Liberation Movement, that is under Pagan Amum or KH. Number two is also the South Sudan United Front under Malong And Nhial, who was the former chief of staff. And then there is one called the South Sudan Liberation People's Front, which is under Stephen Boy. And then there is the National Salvation Front Revolutionary Council. Now, these four major opposition political parties, they actually came together, and on the 9th of January this year, they rebranded the South Sudan Opposition Movement Alliance to United People's Alliance, the UPA, and that came into existence actually on January 9th, 2025, on the same day that the Comprehensive Peace Agreement in 2005 was signed. Now, as I said, that the document was issued today, and the document allegedly was issued by the leader of UPA, that is Pagan Amum Okech. And in the document you can see here, we have the document was issued and then said, here it said, I will read, subject is appointment of the UPA chairpersons of clusters. Pursuant to UPA structure, Article 1, read together with Article 2, I, Pagan Amum Okech, Chairman of UPA, do hereby appoint the following leadership council members to share their respective clusters as follows. And number one is General Paul Malong And Nhial, Chairperson of Administration Cluster; General Mario Loku Thomas, Chairperson of the Economic Cluster; General Stephen Ronyang Boy, Stephen Boy Ronyang, Chairperson of the Military Cluster and Chief of General Staff of the UPA Unified Forces; Dr. Matur Gorjok Gak, Chairperson of the Political Mobilization Cluster; General Henry Oyai Nyango, Chairperson of the Service Cluster; and lastly, General Nhial Deng, Chairperson of the External and Diplomatic Cluster. Revolutionary congratulations, issued under my hand this 19th day of November. And the signature is Pagan Amum Okech, Chairman, UPA, CC, Secretary General of the UPA, CC5. Now, as you have noticed the document, and I'm just going to give you, I'm going to display this document back on the screen and you're going to see. Now, here is the document. Now, the reasons why I'm saying this document is fake in the first place is one, let's look at the date in which this document was issued. It was issued on the 19th of November. I mean, it's like almost 5 days ago. And why is it that the document happens to circulate, became so viral just 5 days after the date when it was issued? I mean, that could be a fake document because, an important document such as this would definitely come out on that very day where the document was issued. On the 19th, it should have come out, and we would have actually seen this document released not only through a written form, but maybe through a press conference. Pagan Amum one would have actually met a press conference doing this appointment and accompanied maybe by a written document in this form. But there is no any press briefing that was given by the leader of UPA, and that's one of the reasons why I feel this document is actually fake. That is one. Number two reason why I feel this document is fake is that when we look at this document again, let's look at it. We will see that the person who wrote this document is Pagan Amum Akej. Pagan Amum. Let's look at the last name, is Akej. All these years, we have known Pagan Amum as Pagan Amum Okej. But now here it is written Akej. There's a variation, A and O. It's not there. When you go on Wikipedia, when you go on most of the profile of Pagan Amum, you will see his last name written Okej, not Akej. So probably this is a guy who just doesn't know properly how Pagan Amum's name is arranged, and then he just forged this document, but then the falsehood in this document is manifested in this last name. That is another reason why I'm saying that this document could be fake, because all along we have known Pagan as Pagan's last name as Okej, O-K-C-C-H, but not A. So when did he change his name to Akej? So that is one of the reasons why I feel that this document is fake, because there is variation in the naming. So Pagan Amum, who is the chairperson of UPA, couldn't write his name properly. That is the second reason why I feel this is fake. Now, the third reason why I feel that this document is fake is that there is no official stamp put on this document. The importance of a stamp, especially documents like this. One of the reasons why people do have stamps on documents is that it shows authenticity. It shows that a document is originally comes from someone. That is one of the purposes where people do have stamps on a document. But this document doesn't have a stamp. That is another reason. A stamp signals that a document has been reviewed, approved, and endorsed by the authority of that specific organization. But then if we don't have stamp, how do we know that this document is actually real? So these are the reasons why I feel that this document issued on the 19th is fake, simply because the date the document was written and the date when the document came to be known, completely different. Completely different. And the second of all, the name of the person who wrote it, there is variation, and there is no original stamp. So these are the reasons why I feel this document is fake. But also, if the document is true, then I feel there is so much that the UPA needs to do. There is so much that they really needs to do. If this document is not fake, if it is real, and it has all these kind of shortages, I feel the UPA needs to do a lot. They really have to do a lot if this is a real document. Because remember when the day even Nhial Deng, the fact that he made a press conference signaling, telling the public that he has moved on. I would expect the same done by Pagan Amum, but he has never done that. If this document is real, then there is much that needed to be done by the UPA. Otherwise, until there is an original information given, I treat this document as fake. And tell us in the comment section what you feel about this document. If you have more information perhaps that you've got about this document, write down in the comment section, and let's learn together. Let's get to know about the political happenings in South Sudan. Thank you so much. This is Emmanuel Taban, and this is the Concern Podcast.